Can you hear me now? All right, you can hear me now. For some reason, I have to back completely out of it and then go in and resume the video. So if it does that, just don't go nowhere. Just let me know, and I'll back out of it and then go back into it and resume the video. And we gotta waiting to see if he can get the plasma cutter to work because he doesn't have any more cutting blades, or he has to get some more cutting blades. One or the other. So I guess we're done for the day. Tomorrow we got commodities in the morning, and then uh, I've got to go into Brawley, so I'm gonna have to hook the panel and everything up with the bike, and all right. The sink basin. Talking about the ones that you were talking about with the foot pedal or the foot pump or something. I mean, if we had a sink right below there, we'd it'd make things easier. I was just looking for an open two-bay sink though. So we got the water tower. We just gotta get it filled still. But, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Out somewhere to put plants. Which we're close enough to the wash area where I don't know. Yeah, I could in one of these little valleys. I'm sure that's going to change after we get the water that comes through here. We still haven't had that heavy rain yet this year. Yeah, I was thinking some of the same thing. Level everything out, and I don't know. The carpet works really good. We had a broom handle. I still can't believe they don't sell no broom handles, but they got brooms. They sell them separately now. You can't buy. You can't buy them together. But the carpet turns out really neat. Once I get ready to enclose it, then you know all of the floor on the inside will be either carpet or rugs or something. It's like at night when I come out, I can come all the way out to the fire pit the way it is and barefoot and be fine with it. I wouldn't walk on this other gravel. There's like glass everywhere and everything. It's a mess. That's what I need that rake for. You can paint concrete easier than carpet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking about once we get ready to cover the whole thing. So I got a couple of people working on trying to find me um, some of them big, huge tarps so that when we put our anchors out here at the other end of the camp, and then we got the water tower on that side, and we may even open it up a little bit more and then stretch the tarp out to where, but we gotta figure out what I'm gonna put arching over. I got a bunch of I don't know, that ain't gonna work. I might. I got a bunch of them tents, like the part, the topper of our tent, not the insert, but the canopy thing. Maybe a few frames of that. Well, I guess 30 was the width of that. I think once we set the cars in for uprights over here in the other corner, I think that space is only going to be a 30 by 30. But if I can get one of the tarps I'm trying to get one of the heavy duty tarps that they have on the hay bales, and they're really long. And if so, then I can stretch this out. And I mean, it's going to be more of a structure to build, but we can stretch it out more so it's bigger. figure out a way to anchor to that so I can I have to build some kind of come along, pull a car over. Hmm. Canvas? No, not canvas. No, they're just a heavy duty tarp. Sorry if I said canvas, I didn't mean to say it. But the things that they cover the hay bales with, and from what I understand, there was a couple of people who used to get them from the farmers and sell them for, I don't know whether they said $20 or $40 or something like that. Oh no, no, we're I'm gonna see if I can get one of these ones from one of these farmers. I've seen quite a few things that were covered up with them that lasted quite a while. Right. I mean, it's not a permanent thing. It's just got to hold in long enough for us to build it into a structure. Build structure underneath it. Doesn't have to be really, really tied in there real good or anything. It's just got to be able to hold just long enough to start with the concrete sheets. When we start with the concrete sheets or then it won't matter. But it's got to have might have a lot of uprights to put in and something something to build the top with. Talking with DNA about possibly putting a frame like a old trailer frame or something. Get one long enough, put from the end of the trailer to the water tower, and then from this end of the trailer out to whenever we set the cars in, or to an upright, whatever. That would that would give us something to go off of. Hey, Christian. Yeah, it's getting almost time for the sun to go down. The skies are really pretty over here. Oh, excuse me. Over here. You'll see that? Oops. What? Hold on. I'll be back. Here we go. Boom! Whoa. Kaboom! Y'all hear that? Can you build a dog-proof chicken coop? Oh yeah, I imagine I could. I'd just take, I don't know, a few uprights and maybe some wall panels or something, and a good size tarp. Just make a big chicken run. But can you build a dog-proof chicken coop, Tommy? I believe so. I don't see why not. What's for dinner? Good question. It is um, it's one of those. We're gonna have to try something very unusual because there's just a few things that we can try to put together and figure it out. Tomorrow's commodities, so we'll be doing that in the morning, and then we need to go and try to take care of some stuff in Raleigh tomorrow, hopefully. Do I have any shrimp salad? No. Don't have any shrimp salad. Renewable food source. Yeah, definitely. I'm just wondering how do the chickens how do they handle the going through the summer because you know you don't want to stress them too much during the summer because then um, they won't yield as much eggs when they start laying again. Mm. Shade, lots of water pools, mysteries. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely try that. I'm pretty sure they would. I'm pretty sure they would do pretty good out here. I mean, we're talking about camps that have some shade. I am dealing with none whatsoever. I'm sitting down next to the tallest bush on this camp, and I can still look over top of it. So, a well insulated coop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that you? What is that, music? Hey, that guy come back out there and blew up a couple more than last age or whatever in the world that was. It was loud. I bet it did. Scared you little? Scared me. I was sitting right here talking. I had just sat down, and all of a sudden, kaboom! He'll probably come back out here in a little bit and do it again. chicken that, like you were talking about that. That sounds good. Or whatever. Don't the mother. Oh, let's see. Water line. Bathroom. Well, we could use a small sink. I'm wanting to put one that will, um, you use the sink and the water from the sink flushes the toilet. I like those. They're easy to build. That's what I was thinking about doing. Other than that, the toilet's in good shape. I just got a few things I gotta fix. Man, no man's got him a. He's got a bed that Sean brought. He's got dog treats. He's got that shark outfit, but it doesn't fit him. It's too big for him. So, but yeah, that's what I've got in the trailer is the one kind of like you've got in your van. Hey, if we're talking about shitters, is it considered shit talk? uh, I am wore out. We changed the idea like 3 different times for these hinges. They got to be big, bulky looking hinges, like back from cowboy days. What? Hold on. What? I didn't do it. What you hollered at me for? What kind of? No, little, no. You're not getting. No, little. No. Do not get in that fire pit again. Well, then, kitchen is next. Okay. Well, the kitchen, um, we need drainage pipe for sink. Um, um, I'm hoping to eventually find one of the propane regular house stoves, with an oven and all, and you put a propane tank on it, and eventually at some point. But for right now, we have a really good camp stove that works great. We have another one as a backup one. Just those little 4 pound, the little 1 pound bottles don't last long at all. Between the heater and the cook stove, we can't keep up. We don't run the heater a lot. We only run it when it gets really cold. We only cook when we have to. A few hundreds of dollars. No, I'm talking about. I'd like to get me one. You can buy them. You can find. I seen one for 100. I think it was 100 or $125, and I seen one for like $80, and they're, a marketplace, and come out of somebody's house or something. It's just a 4 burner stove. I imagine I can find one out here eventually. I'm sure I'd find one. I wouldn't really even care if it was just and one that come out of an RV, that had an oven and stuff. As long as it's got an oven and at least 2 burners or three, that come out of an RV or something, and put propane to it. And I need to find a propane icebox. But that's all stuff you can find out here. Try to salvage everything I can salvage to make what I want. But you can put them on the wish list. But they're easier to find on marketplace and stuff like that. Shoot, get out of that though. What you would pay for uh, the icebox and the stove on trying to buy them new, you'd come out here and buy a whole intact trailer that has everything. The kitchen, everything. Water pumps and all. And then you just hook the water tank to it and you're done. Oh. But now we always got to do things the hard way. Another beautiful sunset. Wow. Whoa, now that looks cool. Hold on, y'all. Oh, nope, this one. Check this out. This side's really cool. See all that. All right, there you go. What y'all think about that? That was pretty cool. Howdy. What's wrong? It's another chilly day. Well, that's starting to stretch out even further over there on the other side. Shoot. You hear that? You heard that? You heard that guy screaming? You heard that guy screaming? I think that's it. Other guy up there in the other tank. I think. I don't know. That's what it sounded like him from.